Hello YouTube and welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Lake Town. So last episode and in a bit of a live streamy kind of stuff that we did, I made this. So what I've done is I've just changed the material. Obviously the red, it was only sort of there as a guide. We've gone for black and grey and light grey. I think brown may also work, but I'm trying to keep it away from all the wood because you know all the wood's very brown, it's all very similar. Brown might work, I'm not too sure. We've added in this little bay window here just to add some depth for that. I won't really be able to work on the sides until I do the roof on this side. And I don't think I'll be able to do the roof on this side until I've planned the inside, which leads me on to what we did in the live stream stuff that I worked on here. Didn't do too much, maybe like 20 minutes, half hour of work here. If you go to my Twitch, you can actually view the live stream. Towards the end when I started doing the Lake Town stuff, I was pretty tired and it wasn't very entertaining, so you've not really missed out on much. But what I did do was begin planning sort of rooms inside here. So we've got this door here that sort of leads you through and up some stairs, and then we're going to have like a winch system type thing to lift all the supplies up to the top so they can be stored easier. And then in here it's going to be like behind, I'll just grab a torch so you guys can see a bit better. We're going to have like a bar along here, and you know around here it's going to be all seats and stuff like that. And we also have a, no, it's on the next floor. So this is the doorway down here for this part of the dock. And then we also got the stairs that lead you up. And this is going to be sort of more tabled area. Obviously it leads outside to here where there's going to be more stuff. We've got a second entrance here onto this upper walkway, which, yeah, the bridge is going to be going off in that direction. Then that needs boarding up, doesn't it? We'll do that now before I forget, so just do this. Then we've got two small rooms here. You know, this one's got its little balcony, and we're not actually that high up yet. This is going to be another one that has its own little balcony, and there's going to be another one here as well, so we'll just board that up so we can remember. And do it here, like that. There you go. So there's going to be, so you can see that I've missed bits out. Like I said, I was quite tired at this stage. This is another section that needs boarding up. I will be changing the materials as well for the walls. They're not going to be oak wood. This is just placeholder. Same for the floor materials. Then you come up here again. It's going to be the main room. So there's 1, 2, 3 larger rooms up here, and then a smaller staircase that leads right to the top, where there's going to be 2 very large rooms on either side. So yeah, I think that's going to look pretty good. I'm not sure whether to have just one main room on this side and then have storage over here, since we're going to have this winch system thing and bob. It's going to be bringing them up there, but I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe just 2 large rooms coming off this giant staircase here. So yeah, it's going to look pretty interesting. But for this episode, I'm going to start planning sort of the other side. You can see I've already made some markers. I'm going to start planning, you know, other sections of the town already. I'm going to start moving around onto the quays here. This is where, like, the boats, like, big ships are going to be, so I might end up having to lower the terrain, because it's not very deep, actually, around here. Or we could just have more boats sort of moored out over here, and then smaller boats around there. And I've decided that in the center is going to be a main marketplace. So we're going to just have like a section here where people can sail up, unload all the stuff, put them into smaller boats, and then go off into the market. I think that's what I've come up with in the end. So we're just going to do all this. This is going to be pretty boring actually to watch, but I'm probably going to speed up most of this footage so you guys can just see sort of the planning without me just doing too much off camera. And then if I do talk about anything of note, then I will obviously slow the footage down so you can hear what I'm saying. But for now, well, let's see. Got a big waterway there. There's going to be a bridge going up the top. Well, for now, let's just stick to this side. Once we've got this side done, then we can do that side as well. So I think that's a bit of a smarter idea. I think as well I want to lower it at some stage. So if we do, it's going to be a walkway along the top, not a staircase that comes down. So how wide would that staircase be? Let me just grab some oak stairs. Jungle stairs will do. So we've got stairs like that, and then across like that, and like this, and then that as well. So if we do that 5 wide, what if I punch that out for? I didn't need to do that. There we go. That's going to be 5 wide, and then 1, 2, 3 wide. Or another 5 wide. Do another 5 wide. And then we'll do, it goes down a block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, why not? We'll do 6 just to make it up a bit, since I made a mistake there. So now you're going to be able to come right around the side of this pub, come down here, and this is where all the boats will start to dock. We're also going to have some houses around here as well, just to fill up a bit of the space. I want the docks to be more on that side rather than strictly over here. But I do want to have a lower section here where, like, you know, you can pull up here, put supplies on here, as well as over there and over here, if that's making any sense at all. So we'll do another set of 6 here, so that's 5, 6, and bring that up. And then I'll just cut all this out now. We're going to actually just do this whole section like this, and I'll just cut back when it's done, and then we'll start thinking about what we want to do next. Okay, that took a while. So we've got a rather large platform now. I will at some point extend this wall out over here, obviously to protect the town. We need to start thinking about what kind of buildings we want around this pub. Obviously, if we're going to have a large dock along here for boats to be dropping off the wares, you know, this section here would be the sort of industrial part, or what type of industrial you can get. So, you know, there'll be like warehouses, blacksmiths, tailors, maybe that sort of stuff, and that would all lead round into the marketplace as well. So it would all sort of fit together in that main section. Over there, we're thinking about having like military, where there's going to be a prison and a barracks and training yards and that kind of stuff. And I think just general housing maybe can just be dotted about here. Not too sure. You know, right at the back we're going to have like the nice posher area of the town. It was going to be all the town hall and where the lords and wealthy people live. Whereas down here, probably just going to be poor houses and stuff. So what can we do next? Because I'm going to do all of, like, you know, putting the floorboards in off camera, because that's just as boring as doing all of these. So now that that's sort of done and in place, I suppose we can add this in just as a small, you know, dock that's going to be here. It's fine. This, however, is going to be going up in this direction. I'm going to do 5 wide, and it's going to start to go up like that. This is going to be quite a lot taller than that side as well. I want to really play with the height variation in this town, because it really helps to bring it to life, I think, and to create depth and atmosphere. Especially in a town like this where it's there's not a lot going on, or not as much going on, I should say. See, we've got these 2 big waterways here. It's going to open up. This was going to come into a sort of an L shape, I think. So this is I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 up here, 1, 2, 3 and up here, and then come again like that. You see it's starting to open up even more into that main central point, and that is the centre of the town, I think, that Lord Dakar gave me. Pretty sure that red dot was the centre. So this is looking about to scale, and it actually looks pretty nice from back here, the size of it at least. It'll look a lot better once I get the buildings in place, but for now, like planning wise, this is looking pretty good. I can like really visualize the way this is all going to come together. I think if we have see, this is going to be a really large walkway with not a lot going on because of the positioning that I've done for these staircases. So instead, what we'll do is we'll move the stairs and we'll put them over here. Oh, but then this balcony doesn't make sense because you're just looking at houses instead of looking at more interesting things. So we'll put smaller docks as well along here, and we'll make this the industrial bit. We'll add a warehouse in that back corner maybe, and we'll just put lots of industrial stuff. This is where people come and store this, and yeah. But I am going to move this staircase over so that the stairs go sort of down here like this instead of the direction that they're going at the moment. That'll help to create more depth and make the player walk around the plot more, the town more, since it's going to be coming from up here like this, and that one. Really got to get all these in and in place, otherwise I'll forget about them. But the idea is that the stairs are going to be going down that way now, and then this is going to be another place here. I don't know, I'll work it out when I start putting the floor in as well. Right, so here's what I'm going to do. For the last sort of 2 or 3 minutes, I'm going to go and place all of these planks over the top, and then come back and show you guys what I've done. So I'm going to do that off camera, come back, show you guys what I've done, so that you can put your comments below, see what you think. If you've got any ideas, if you think I'm doing something wrong, put it down below, let me know. And I'll get some feedback and see how things are going. Alright, so we're back, and you can see there's a big mass of wood now. Now I'm looking at the actual space we've got, I'm thinking we can have quite a few houses, so I am going to stick to the original idea that I had. I'm going to have some smaller houses around here. I really like this. It comes down onto a smaller dock, and it goes down again. It doesn't stick out too much, just a little bit to make it not the same, just to add more variation. This is really cool now. I love this little tunnel, because that's pretty much what it's become. It's become a tunnel now, even though you've got this little section here. Not too sure what to do under these stairs, whether to actually do something with it or not. Again, if you've got any ideas, stick it in the comments below. I always love to listen to other people's ideas. But yeah, I am thinking of having at least a small poor district, like a little, maybe 7 to 8 houses. Because basically I've got enough space here to fit another one of those pubs, and that pub is huge, like ridiculously huge. So these houses are going to be a lot smaller, so I've got plenty of space to do those. I think in the next episode I am actually going to move on to the interior of this. Yeah, move on to the interior, and then when I get bored of that, we'll come outside and start working more on the houses. But I did want to start get a bit more of the town laid out, so it wasn't just focusing all on this one building. You know, just mix up the episodes a little bit and show that I am planning on taking this further, instead of just doing, oh yeah, let's just build this house for like 10 episodes. But that's it for this episode, guys. So if you've enjoyed, if you've got any ideas, please comment below. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one.